Good morning, children. The other day I had given you some work, sent you some questions, simple ones. So let us discuss those first. The first question was, as soon as the plane landed, the passengers got up from their seats. Begin no sooner. So there are two ways in which you can write this. One is, no sooner did the plane land than, THAN, than the passengers got up from their seats. Alright? Next is, no sooner had the plane landed than the passengers got up from their seats. So the first one is did land, the second is had landed. But when you use no sooner, always accompanied by than, THAN. Remember that. So the answer is given in both ways. As soon as the plane landed, the passengers got up from their seats. No sooner did the plane land than the passengers got up from their seats. The next one. The rain stopped. The birds started chirping. Join using hardly. How do you do that? Hardly had the rain stopped when. No sooner के साथ हम लोग यूज किया than. Hardly had the rain stopped when the birds started chirping. Hardly had the rain stopped when the birds started chirping. Number 3. The signal changed. The taxi started moving forward. Rather moving only. Join using scarcely. Just like the word hardly, how do you do? Similar. Scarcely had the signal changed when the taxi started moving. Scarcely had the signal changed when taxi started moving. Next. If he had not helped me, I would have drowned. Begin but. But for his help, I would have drowned. But for his help, I would have drowned. I attended the English class as well as the maths class. Begin, not only. So change using the word, not only in the beginning of the sentence. Not only did I attend the English class, but also the maths class. Not only did I attend the English class, but also the maths class. Next one. Amit said, I cannot do this work. Amit said, I cannot do this work. So, the answer to this is, Amit said that he could not do this work. Amit said that he could not do this work. Now, a little bit of explanation I'll give you after I finish the other two sentences. So the answer is, Amit said that he could not do his work. Now, the next sentence, look at it. Tushar says, the coffee is good. The answer is, if I were to ask you, you would say, Tushar said that the coffee is good. Sorry, Tushar says that the coffee is good. The answer is Tushar says that the coffee is good. Now look at the previous sentence. Amit said, I cannot do this. Answer was Amit said that he could not do it. Tushar says the coffee is good. Tushar says that the coffee is good. Now you will find in the first one the reporting verb and the reported verb there, and or rather let me put it in a simpler way for you. The verb in the inverted commas changed its tense form in the first sentence, whereas in the next one the verb in the sentence in the inverted commas did not change. Why? Because the reporting verb, that is in the first one, is said, that is in the past tense. So if that tense is in the past tense, the reported verb will change its form. If it is present, it will become past. If it is past, it will become past perfect. If it is present, it will become past. If it is past, it will become past perfect. That is, if the reporting verb is in the past tense. So look at the next example for that. Sohan said, I did not attend the Zoom meeting. Now, what is the answer? Sohan said that, listen carefully, Sohan said that, I did not change that said in the beginning. That is the reporting verb. He did not change it. Said that he had not attended. Look, in the original question it is, I did not. That is the past tense. So I told you just now, if it is past tense, it will become past perfect. Why so? Why is it? Anyway, I'll come to that. So he said that he had not attended the Zoom meeting. Now what I want to say here is that, you see, in this case, let us look at it. Sohan said. Said is past. So he said something in the past. What was it that? I did not attend the Zoom meeting. Now look at these two. He said he did not attend the Zoom meeting. Which of this took place in the beginning? The first, which of this इसमें पहले कौन सा हुआ है? Did not attend the Zoom meeting. उसके बाद में वो बोल सकते हैं कि हाँ हम नहीं किए. So, in order to indicate that this happened before, you use had to it. Had is indicated, or had is written, used to indicate the past perfect tense. Indicate which of the two actions completed in the past happened earlier. Which of the two actions that took place in the past happened earlier. To indicate the one that happened earlier, you use had. Now you got it? So that is it. The last one is, the police arrested the culprit. Change into passive. The culprit was arrested by the police. The culprit was arrested by the police. So that is, then, I had given you a notice writing also, to write a notice. Let us look at the possibilities of the answers. What could be the suitable title that you would give to it? You can use several. I mean, your imagination. I can give you just one or two suggestions only. You definitely, if you start thinking, you are all much more creative than me, imaginative than me, and you will have wonderful titles coming up if you start thinking. Like, Paint and win, a very simple one. Since it is a Christmas competition, Christmas card making competition, you can say Santa and the tree, Santa and the tree, or the very ordinary one, paint and brush. Things like that you can. Then the title, Moscow's Christmas card making competition. I told you there should be always something added to the title than the one that is given to you. Okay? Then if you look at it, you will find, okay, I myself have made mistakes while writing. Can you see? That shows he had not practiced for several days. So, indication, unless you keep practicing, you will forget. That's why in between we give you this work. So, okay, then you have the date, 21st December, whatever it is you want to give it. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. uska next. Then, you see, Don Bosco's, can you see? Sorry. Time, then, date first, then time, and then the venue. Pavilion. I have given the name. Don Bosco ICSE और हमने एक नाम दे दिया, pavilion. तुम्हारा मर्जी, you can give it any other name that you like. Give a creative name to it. Pavilion Don Bosco Academy. Then that one sentence. Those pupils, PU, not PEOP, PU, pupils who are interested must give their names to Mr. Vishwajit before 18th of this month. That's it. Got it now? So, my dear children, start practicing, keep revising, otherwise there is every chance of you forgetting it. Okay? Have a nice day.